students, Namaste. How are you all? Are you all fine? Great. I'm also fine. So, what are we going to discuss today? Can you guess? Yes. Today we are going to discuss reading 2 of Unit 8, Describing Location. Can you tell me, do you remember what did we discuss in reading 1? Yes, very good. Yes, we discussed about Rani Mahal. We came to know where is Rani Mahal and what is special about Rani Mahal, isn't it? So tell me, where is Rani Mahal? Yes, it's in Palpa district of Nepal. Alright, so let's come to our today's class. I hope everyone is sitting with their books, exercise books and all the necessary materials, aren't you? Good. So, here it is. Look at the pictures below and answer these questions. Can you see the pictures given here? That's given in your book also. Okay. What is this? What are these pictures about? There are 2 pictures. Yes. What is given in the picture here and here? Yes, it's sky and then clouds. Okay. So the first question is, what do you notice in the pictures? You said there is sky, right? And there are clouds. Okay. So tell me, do you find something different in these 2 pictures? Yes. Okay. So what is the difference? Yes. Oh, there are only few clouds and there are many clouds. All right. So now tell me, number B, go outside, look at the sky and describe the different types of clouds you see. So just tell me, have you ever noticed the different shapes of clouds that are formed in the sky? What comes into your mind when you see the clouds in the sky? They are not always same. Yes, even in the same day you will see different shapes of the cloud, right? So tell me, what do you see actually? Do you imagine something when you see the shapes of the cloud? Yes? Okay, so tell me, what do you imagine? What shapes, what do they look like actually? Toy, yes, good. Okay, we can see, we can imagine, we can just imaginary, shapes of the toy, right? Others? Okay, so you see the cart also. Okay, very good. Yes, they look like, but they are not so. Okay, so we shall discuss about clouds. Okay, so far you have been looking and thinking of different shapes in the sky of clouds, right? But they are not those type of things. They look so, but they are not. They are just our imagination you have been thinking so far. But they are completely different from what we have been thinking so far. Okay. So what are we are in reading 2? We are going to discuss about clouds. What are clouds? What are clouds actually? Those white big balls like candy balls, isn't it? Cotton candy. Do you like cotton candy? Yes, these clouds also look like cotton candy. Their cotton candy are pink, but they are white. They look like so, okay? They are not the same thing. They look like. So what are clouds? Clouds are made of water drops or ice crystals floating in the sky. Crystals. Crystals means highly transparent glass. Transparent means you can see through it, right? Like you might have read about transparent objects and non-transparent objects, means through which the light can pass. Yes, they are called transparent. Like you see, here is crystal. We can have the necklace also of crystals, right? Different jewelries are made. So these are called crystals. So clouds are made of water drops. What are clouds made of? Yes, water drops or ice crystals that float in the sky. Water drops, they float in the sky. Okay, there are many kinds of clouds. They are an important part of weather of the earth. There are many kinds of clouds. Did you know that? Okay, we shall discuss about it. What are those types? So why the clouds? Why should we talk about the clouds? Do they have any importance? Yes, they are an important part of weather of the earth. They determine the weather, right? So they are very much important for the weather of the earth. Earth's weather, for the weather of the earth, clouds are very important. Okay. Now, how are clouds formed? We have read that clouds are water drops, right? Yes, they are water drops or ice crystals. Then how they are formed? How can those tiny, tiny droplets make the huge clouds? Entire cloud. There are lots of sky is fully covered, with clouds. How those small droplets can form the clouds? Okay, the sky can be full of water. Okay, the sky can be full of what? Yes, water. But most of the time you can't see the water. Though there is water, full of water, the sky is full of water, we can't see them. Why can't we see them? Because the drops of water are too small to see. This is the reason that the sky is full of water, but we can't see them. Why? Because they are very tiny, very small, too small to see. They have turned into a gas called water vapor. Okay, what do you mean by vapor? Vapor means a mass of very small drops of liquid in the air. Very small drops of liquid in the air. When you boil water, have you seen your mother boiling water? The smoke type something comes up. Have you seen? Yes, that is called vapor. Okay, when the water boils, it becomes light and in the form of smoke, it goes up. It's not actually smoke, it looks so. Okay, but that is just the small drops of water only, because they become light, and light things, just like balloon, when it is filled with air, it flies up. So we have to tie it with a string, otherwise it will just be floating in the air. Okay, so vapor means a mass of very small drops of liquid in the air. So that water which are in the form of very tiny droplets in the sky, they turn into what? Water vapor. Okay, they turn into water vapor. As the water vapor goes higher in the sky, the air gets cooler. When they leaves the atmosphere of the earth, they goes higher and higher. Then what happens? Those small droplets of water which have become vapor, they cools down. Okay, when they goes higher in the sky, they cools down. The cooler air causes the water droplets to start to stick to things like bits of dust, ice or sea salt. So droplets means small drops of a liquid, something like this. Can you see? These small droplets of water. Yes, so that's called droplets. So very small drops of liquid. Okay, so bits means small pieces or amount of something. Small pieces. Okay, tiny pieces of something, like bits of dust, smoke, right? They are called bits, okay? Tiny part of something. So when the cooler air causes the water droplets, that cool air which when goes up gets cool, the air gets cooler, isn't it? They cause the water droplets to stick, to attach to what? To the bits of dust, ice or sea salt. They attach to it, those water droplets attach to these things. And this is how clouds are formed. Okay, let us see in this process. Here, what happens actually? This is sun, yes, and this is our earth, alright. So you see, this is the ground is here. The heat of the sun comes to the ground, and then what happens? It warms up the ground. Yes, the ground is heated, you see here, and now when it is heated, the warm air above the ground, it starts going up because it becomes lighter, so it starts going up. You see, they are rising, 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 yes, and then what happens? This is cooling air. When they goes higher in the sky, we have read, the air gets cooler. So here you see cooling, rising and condensing air parcel. They goes higher and cools down, goes higher and cools down, and then they attach to the dust, yes, sea salts, and then this cloud is formed. You see, these bigger clouds, they are formed in this way. Okay, the heat of the sun hits the ground, right? Here the water, and that rises up. When it rises up, it cools down, and then they attach to the dust, sea salts, right? And this is how the cloud is formed. Are you clear about it now? Good. Okay. Now let us continue our text. What are the types of clouds? We have known now how the clouds are formed. What are clouds, right? Now we should know what are the different types of clouds. There are the types. The clouds have also types, different types. What are they? Clouds get their names in two ways. How many ways? Yes, two ways. One way is by where they are found in the sky. One of the way to name the cloud is where they are found in the sky. Where means too much high in the sky or too much low from the sky. How? Where they are found. Some clouds are high up in the sky. Low clouds form closer to Earth's surface. Some clouds are very high up in the sky. Yes, you might have seen them being attached. It seems as if they have been attached to the sky. Whereas low clouds can be very much closer to the earth. In fact, they can touch the surface of the earth. You know, in fact, low clouds can touch the ground. Isn't that amazing? That the clouds touches the ground. These clouds are called fog. So, what is fog? Fog means a thick cloud of very small drops of water. You have also seen that, but you didn't know that is actually cloud. Shall I show you? This is called fog. Don't we notice this in winter season? In the very early morning, right? This is called, they are also clouds. They are low clouds. Don't they touch the ground? Yes, they touch the surface of the earth. They are called low clouds. Okay, so fogs are type of cloud and they are low clouds. So they touch the surface of the earth. Middle clouds are found between low and high clouds. So you know that. What is in between high clouds and low clouds? Middle clouds, isn't it? So there are high clouds, there are low clouds which touches the ground, and there are middle clouds. In between high and low, there are middle clouds. Okay, Another way clouds are named is by their shape. So we just discussed in the beginning. We see the clouds and then we imagine, oh, what shape is that? Sometimes it looks like a horse. Yes. Sometimes it looks like a teddy, right? Table. Different figures they make. But they are just our imagination. They are actually something different. Their shapes. Clouds, another way clouds are named is by their shape. Different shapes of clouds have different names. Okay, they are not toys, they are not animals we see. They have different names. So what are they? Cirrus clouds are high clouds. So the first type is cirrus clouds. See them? This type of clouds, have you seen in the sky? Have you ever noticed this? So these type of clouds are called, which clouds? Yes, cirrus clouds. What are they called? Cirrus clouds. They are high clouds. Which type of clouds they are? High clouds, means they are found high in the sky. They look like feathers. Don't they look like the feathers of a bird? Yes, they look like feathers of a bird. Okay. Now the next one is cumulus. Okay. Cumulus clouds are middle clouds. After high clouds, what are high clouds? Yes, cirrus clouds are high clouds. And after that we have cumulus clouds. Okay. How do they look like? This one, just like cotton candy. Yes, you see? It looks like the heavier mass of the clouds, isn't it? So they are called cumulus clouds. Cumulus clouds are middle clouds because they look heavy. They can't stay high up. Yes, so they come a little bit down and they are called middle clouds. These clouds look like giant cotton balls in the sky. Cotton balls, cotton you see? Yes, they just don't they look like cotton balls? Giant one, very big one. Giant means very big. Okay, so they look like giant cotton balls in the sky. Now the next one, stratus cloud. Okay. So this one is stratus cloud. Stratus clouds are low clouds. They cover the sky like bed sheets. Have you seen this type of clouds in the sky? Okay, so next time when you see the clouds outside, just note down on which day, what type of weather it was when you see these type of clouds. Someday you can see cirrus clouds. Someday you can see cumulus clouds and someday you can see stratus clouds. So you should now note down, if you have seen cirrus clouds, what type of weather that was on that day. Okay, what type of weather it was. Now when you see the cumulus clouds, usually on rainy day we can see black, these are white, yes, we can see the black cumulus clouds. They carry rain also, isn't it? But not only on rainy day they are seen, they can be seen even on sunny day. So you should note it down and next time tell me on which day, what type of weather it was when you have noticed this type of clouds in the sky. Will you? Good. Okay. Now the next one is, what causes rain? Rain, you know, they are very much connected. Rain is very much connected with the cloud. Yes, there is a deep connection. So if we have been reading about clouds, how can we avoid this? So what causes rain? You enjoy getting wet in the rain? Yes, but you shouldn't do it quite often. Yes, you may suffer from common cold. Alright, so what is the reason that the rain falls? Why do rain falls? Okay, why does rain fall? most of the water in clouds is in very small droplets. We have discussed already. Clouds, they are made of small droplets of water, right? So most of the water in clouds, what is cloud? They are the droplets of water, isn't it? Mass of droplets of water. So when you see the clouds, what they are? They are just small droplets of water. The droplets are so light that they float in the air. Those droplets which are contained in clouds, they are very much light. And if it is light, it does what? It floats in the air. Just like balloon, isn't it? Just like fog, you have noticed. Okay. So these droplets are so light that they float in the air. Sometimes those droplets join with other droplets. They are very much light. They keep on floating in the air, right? So sometimes while floating, they attach, they join other droplets. When they are joined, lots of droplets are joined together, they become what? They become heavy, they become bigger. Then they turn into larger drops. Small drops. When joined together, they make the larger drops, right? So when that happens, gravity causes them to fall to earth. What do you mean by gravity? So gravity means the force that attracts objects in space towards each other. Okay, just like when you throw the ball, it doesn't go up, it again comes down. That is because the gravity of the earth. Okay, the earth has got that force which attracts the object towards it. When you throw anything up, it doesn't go higher. Okay, if it is lighter like balloons or others, then it will go, otherwise it will come down. Why? Because of the gravity of the earth. So when these droplets join together, they become heavy, and when they become heavy, the gravity of the earth pulls them, right? So that causes them to fall to earth. Those droplets, they are pulled towards the earth. That is called, we call the falling water drops rain. Okay, so those droplets, when attracted, when pulled by the gravity of earth, they falls down, right? Then we call them rain. That is how rain falls. Okay, freezing rain, sleet. What do you mean by sleet? Sleet means a mixture of rain and snow. Asina tha cha hai हजुरहरुलाई? Yes, you see, these are sleet. Sometimes we see the stones coming down on the earth. Oh my God, it hurts when you are moving around and suddenly it starts falling. Aren't you hurt by it? You should save yourself. Okay, so they are also the form of rain. Okay, it's not that the God is throwing the stones on you. No, they are rain droplets. Okay, that is one of the form of rain. So there is freezing rain, sleet, or even hail. Hail means small balls of ice that falls like rain, just like a snowfall. You have seen? Isn't it lovely? Yes. So that is also a form of rain. Depends on in which weather, in which summer they are falling. Yeah. Sometimes they are very much clear water, right? Raindrops. Sometimes they are sleet. Okay. And sometimes they are hail. So these are the different types of rain. Okay. So are you clear how the rain is formed? What causes rain? Okay. So let us see in this picture now. Why does it rain? Okay, again you see what plays the main role here? Sun in the clouds formation also and in the rainfall also. You see here is sun, it is hitting the surface of the earth. When it is heated enough, you see the hot air rises up in the form of vapor. Okay, and when it goes higher, what happens? Air cools. The air gets cooler when it goes higher. and then condensation start. Condensation means the conversion of vapor or gas to a liquid. Hot air, vapor, when they rises up, they cools down and again they become what? Liquid. And cloud forms, and then what happens? When clouds get heavier, when there is small droplets of water join together, they become heavy and they are pulled by the gravity of the earth. Okay, this is how rain falls. You see, rain is falling here. Okay, so this is how rainfalls occur. Okay, now what did we discuss? We discussed how the clouds are formed and what causes rain and what are the different types of clouds. What are the different types of clouds? High clouds, middle clouds and low clouds. Can you give me the example of low clouds? Good, fog. Fog is the example of low clouds. Okay, now let's move to the exercises. Here in exercise A, you have been told match the words in column A with their meanings in column B. Here is column A, there are the words, and here in column B, there are the meanings of these words, but they are not arranged properly. So you have been told to match them. Can you do that? We have already discussed these word meanings in the chapter. So quickly do it. Okay. Okay, so have you finished it? All right. So tell me, what is in here? First one, crystals. What did you match it with? Okay, did you match it here? Small pieces of a substance. Okay, so it's given in your book like this, but that's not the meaning of crystals. What does it mean? Small pieces of a substance? Wow, very smart. Yes, bits. So the meaning of crystal is not actually small pieces of a substance, but highly transparent glass. Okay, so all of you correct that. Make the correction over there. Okay, highly transparent glass. Small pieces of a substance means bits. Okay. Okay, so what did you match vapor with? Vapor? Good. Vapor means a mass of very small drops of liquid in the air. A mass of very small drops of liquid in the air. So what about droplets? Very good. Yes, it means small drops of liquid. Pani ka thoparu, isn't it? Very small drops of liquid. What about giant? Giant means very large, very big. Okay? Yes, that's right. What about slit? Yes, slit means a mixture of rain and snow. Slit means a mixture of rain and snow. And this hail means good, small balls of ice. Wow, we did it. Okay, so you must memorize these words meanings. Okay, now let's move to the next exercise. Okay, so why can't we see water in the sky? Quickly find the answer in the text. Did you find? Good. The answer is the drops of water are too small to see. So, we can't see water in the sky because the drops of water are too small to see. That is the reason why can't we see water, right? Okay. So, what happens when water vapor goes higher in the sky? When water vapor goes higher in the sky, what happens? Very good. Yes, it's given here. The air gets cooler. When the vapor rises up, it becomes what? The air becomes what? It cools down. Okay. So, when water vapor goes higher in the sky, the air gets cooler. You should write the answer in complete sentence, okay? Alright, now the next question is, write the names of high and low clouds. Okay, so what are the name of the clouds given here? Cirrus, cumulus and stratus, right? So tell me, we have to just write the name of high and low clouds. What is high cloud? Good, cirrus. And low clouds? Stratus. So you should write cirrus, high clouds and stratus, low clouds. Okay? Okay, my dear students. Now, next question is, what causes the droplets to fall to the earth? When those droplets join together, what causes them to fall down? Means what causes rain? Good. It's given here, gravity. Okay? Gravity causes the droplets to fall to the earth. Very good. Okay, the next question now, the last question is, what is the name of falling water droplets? What is that droplets of water called which falls to the earth? Very good. Wow. Yes, it's called rain. Okay, it's called rain. So we have finished exercise B also. Now, you see here you have been asked, have you noticed various shapes of clouds in the sky? You have noticed, but you have been giving them different names, right? Now, as you have known the types of clouds, you should write. What are they? Cirrus clouds, cumulus clouds and good, stratus clouds. So you have to now, when you next time see the clouds in the sky, write it down, note it down. Which clouds have you seen? So here also you have been told, draw and write down the shapes of clouds you have seen. You should draw clouds and then name it if you have seen it. So if you haven't noticed so far, from now onwards you can start. Next time when you go out and see the clouds in the clear sky, you should write down what is that shape. Either it is cirrus clouds, or it is cumulus clouds, or it is stratus clouds, and you should draw also. Okay, in a chart paper you should draw those clouds and then write down their shapes. Can you do that? Yes, and do not forget to write down also on which day. Means was it a rainy day? Yes, or it was a sunny day, it was a foggy day. What type of day it was when you saw those clouds in the sky. Okay, and next time bring that chart paper in the class and then we shall show it to your friends. All right. Okay, so tell me, what did we discuss today? Yes, we discussed what are clouds. What are clouds? Clouds are good. Yes, they are small droplets of water. Okay, and how are they formed? Yes, when the water vapor rises up, the air gets cooler and then they attach, the droplets of water attach to the dust, rise sea salts, and then they form the clouds. Then what did we discuss after that? Yes, we discussed what are the types of clouds. So there are high clouds, cirrus, middle clouds, cumulus, and low clouds, stratus. Okay, what do middle clouds look like? Tell me. Yes, they look like cotton balls in the sky. And then finally, in the last part of the text, we discussed what causes rain, isn't it? What causes rain? Yes, these droplets, small droplets, they join together and they become heavier and then they are pulled by the gravity of the earth. We call those falling water droplets as rain. So they can be in the form of freezing rain, sleet, or even hail. Okay? Okay, so That's all for today, my dear students. See you all in the next class. Till then, stay safe. Namaste.